Hello Mother Funsters and welcome to part 57 of Zelda Skyward Sword Casual Let's Play. My name is Mellar. In the previous part we explored through a new part of the Lanayru Desert using a moving time shift stone, and now we need to heal the Thunder Dragon so that he can teach us the song. Right, here we go. Can we not get on here? Can we get up here? Oh yeah, we can. That's cool. I was concerned that we weren't going to be able to get up that, but we could. Can we reach that with a Skyward Strike, do you think? No. Oh, I think I know what I need to do. I think there might be a time shift stone under here. Yeah, boy! And then we'll be able to reach that. Nice. That turned into a little acorn. And then do you remember earlier in the playthrough, in the previous stream that we did last Thursday, the Thursday just gone, Bruce was going on about how there should be a tree in the spot, in the what's it called, in the sealed temple. There we go. So we'll pick that up. Let's speak to this little dude first. Master Thunder Dragon's condition has been bad for a long time, and the soil here is not suitable for growing trees. If only we had more time. I can help you there, mate. So we've got a live tree seedling. What are you doing with that seedling? Master Thunder Dragon needs fruit from the Tree of Life to recover, unless you mean to help our master. Of course. Who do you think I am? Really? Thank you. Make sure you plant the seedling somewhere it will be sure to thrive. I fear growing the seedling to maturity in the Lanayru province is impossible. We're counting on you. Okay, yes, you're right, it is impossible. So, where do we need to take it? We need to take it to the sealed temple. So let's go that way, shall we? Here we are. How did we get across here in the first place? I can't remember. It was literally just now. What the hell? I thought there was a way across here. Do I maybe need to activate that? Can I do it from here? Can I do that from here? Can I hit into this? Is this what I'm supposed to do? I literally have no idea. Right. Hopefully that's the answer. Yeah, there you go. Alright, no worries. I was so concerned. Right, let's go. Back to the sky. Excellent. Happy days. So anyone doing anything special for Mother's Day? I've already been over to say hi. I gave my mum like a ticket for some show. I'm not even sure what it's about, some sort of 60s show. Oh, that slowed down. Like 60s music, you know? Hopefully she enjoys. I sent her a card, no worries. Yeah, to be fair, sometimes we do just send her a card, but she had something specific that she had her heart set on. And her birthday's not till like September time, so I thought it'd be a good opportunity to actually buy her a present. Oh, where are you going? Right, let's go. I'm trying to get on the green one, but the controls are a little bit off. At least you sent her a card, do you know what I mean? I mean, it's the thought that counts. Good old Mother's Day. I know Mr. Zendo got his wife a Mother's Day card because she's pregnant. I have to admit I didn't do that for my wife. I'm not quite that. Once the boy baby is born, obviously, but I mean, you can get cards that say, you know, from your bump, Happy Mother's Day. I'm just like, okay. Yeah, my mum's birthday was 2 days ago. I gave her a present then. Ah, well, there you go. So that's a problem that my dad has. His birthday is right next to Father's Day. So he kind of gets the same treatment. So it's all good. A lot of people's birthdays around the end of March, I find, like mine. Zendo's as well. Like, just so many people seem to be born around the end of March, beginning of April. It's insane. Right, so what we need to do, right, is this is basically, this is supposed to be a reference to the Deku tree. It may even be the Deku tree. Oh, I went the wrong way. For anyone who is interested in like the lore of Zelda. So in that particular regard, we may very well have the acorn of the Great Deku Tree, which is kind of a cool like fan servicey thing. And we're going to help it to grow. It takes a long time to grow a giant tree, as you can imagine. When I said YouTube Rewind, I meant post the entire script. Why would you do that? I didn't realise that when I played. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be. There's also a reference to the Great Deku Tree in the Foreign Woods, because there's that large tree in the middle. But I'm fairly certain that this is supposed to be... Oh. I went completely the wrong way there, by the way. I went to the side entrance and then walked around the temple into the front entrance. But basically, there's Groose, and he's going on about how... Oh, is that... Oh, he's actually... You can see the seedling, okay. Oh, is that a seedling? Why didn't you tell me you had that thing on you? I'm no expert, but it seems like the perfect fit for this temple. Oh, excuse me. If you plant it here, it will grow for sure. Only downside is it's going to take basically forever for the seedling to grow big, to grow into a full tree. Oh, slow down. So the idea is basically what we do is we go back in time thousands of years through the time gates, and we plant it there, which will mean it will be a full-size tree by the time we come through. My only issue with this is with the whole time travel thing, right? We went through the portal and planted the thing, right? Then went back through the portal. So to Groose, has it just appeared, or has it always been there? You know what I mean? That's why you got to be careful with time travel. Oh, it's a matter of no great concern. Do you see that sunny patch of earth over there? I thought it might be a nice place to plant a tree of some sort. I imagine it would please Zelda greatly to see a great tree welcoming her back when she wakes from her slumber. Sadly, it's a rare tree that grows strong for thousands of years on end. If only I could find the seedling for such a hearty specimen. Well, what do you know? You're in luck. Good old Mellar has your back, as always. There we go. So we have now planted the seedling in the sealed temple. And is Impa going to say anything about this? Are you happy? You've planted the seedling. I sense great vitality in the sprout. With any luck, it shall grow into a stout tree that will live for millennia. You're damn right it will. It may even gain sentience. And unfortunately die at the beginning of Ocarina of Time. But then be reborn. Be reborn. Here we are. So now we're back in the future. So Groose. Did Groose just see it appear, or has it always been there? Because theoretically, it should always have been there for him, right? Right? Now this is a tree I could look at all day. It's like a symbol of the temple or something. Every time I stare at it, my jaw's just hanging open. Oh, he's got the voice, hasn't he? I get this weird happy feeling. Alright, so for you, it's always been there. Okay, that's good. Okay. It's a bit weird, the whole thing. It's like the Song of Storms in Ocarina of Time. It creates a paradox, doesn't it? Because Link learns it from, I forget the character's name, the guy in the windmill, doesn't he? Because the guy in the windmill's like, oh, this little kid ruined my life back 7 years ago. But then it turns out that you're the person that ruined his life, and it becomes like a paradox, doesn't it? I love that whole kind of thing. What's my favourite Zelda game? Oh, it's got to be Ocarina. My personal favourite is Ocarina. I think it's just a brilliant game. I think in my heart, like objectively, I'd say the best one is probably Wind Waker, but it's not my favourite. Ocarina is my favourite because of its lost significance because of when it came out and what it means to me, and also the fact that it defined its genre, even to this day. It's a very important game, like for gaming as a whole. That and Mario 64. Guess my fave. I reckon your fave is Majora's Mask, isn't it? Iron Me. Yeah, Wind Waker and Ocarina are so good, seriously. I mean, I love all of the 3D Zelda games, and some of them for completely different reasons. I love Twilight Princess, I love Skyward Sword, I love Majora's Mask. I'd say that Majora's Mask probably is my least favourite 3D Zelda game. I still think it's a fantastic game. It's a really, really good game that I really enjoy playing. It just doesn't... It's not as good, for me, as the other ones. Yeah, perfect, exactly. I think one of the reasons for that though is because I've got no nostalgia for Majora's Mask because I never played it when it first came out. Because the problem for me was that Majora's Mask, it needed that little nodule that went in the front of the N64, and I never got that because it was really expensive. If I remember rightly, it was like, I think it was like 50 quid. I couldn't afford it. I was only like 11, you know. I just remember it being really expensive. And my mate had it, and I was really jealous. Because it also meant that he could play Perfect Dark, which I don't know if you remember Perfect Dark, but that was a brilliant game. Perfect Dark, oh my god. The original Perfect Dark on the N64. Because we used to play GoldenEye all the time. You know, the James Bond GoldenEye game, which was brilliant. That was another game that really defined its kind of genre. Is it this one? I think. And I thought the Perfect Dark in many respects was actually an upgrade. There were so many cool things in Perfect Dark. Seriously, the bots worked better than they did in GoldenEye. Were there even bots in GoldenEye? I don't think it was there? The guns were more fun, just everything was better. I'm not gonna tell you that, I'm afraid. It's nothing personal, I don't like to hear it. Here we go, so we should have that fruit now. Oh, Mellar, what was it?
Oh, Mellar, hello there. Is there something you need?
Love this, here we go. Look at the size of that thing. Where were you keeping that? Where are you keeping that, Link? Did you just pull that out your ass?
Oh, that's not what I think it is. You brought that here for me, didn't you?
Just hammer throws it into his mouth.
Down the house! Zing-a-ding-ding! Oh, you've done it, boy. I can feel the fruit's effect surging through me. It's exhilarating. I feel like a proper dragon again.
You don't look like a proper dragon. You look more like a flying worm. Zing-a-ding-ding.
Just because I have eternal life doesn't mean I can't get mighty sick.
That's what I mean, eternal life. But he was dead, right?
Thanks to you, boy. This old dragon will keep charging a while yet. I owe you a big thank you, so allow me to perform a moving rendition of my part of the Song of the Hero. I should warn you, I've got a mean set of pipes, and I know how to use them. This will clean out those ears, boy, so brace yourself.
Here we go. Lovely. There we go. Right. Every time the dragons do that song thing, it reminds me of George Ezra's song. Whoa, why do you treat me so?
Well, I owe you my life. You have to let me repay you. Give me some time to prepare, and when you next return to visit me, I believe you'll be mighty pleased.
Mighty pleased. I like that term. What do you want? Well done, Master. You've successfully collected 3 parts of the Song of the Hero. I recommend you return to the sky and meet the Sky Spirit of Ice to complete the song. Okay, right, well, we all know what we're going to say. Fuck off, V. And we're on 40 now. Hylian Shield, we can't get it yet, can we? We have to go away and come back. I told you to wait a little while. There's no sense in waiting any longer. Oh! Of course, seeing how you're the hero of Legend, you don't really have to time to goof off right here. Hey, Bob the Canadian guy, what a legend! Much love to you, my brother. Maybe we'll catch you later, but thank you very much for the lurk in the meantime, my dude. 40 fuck-offs fee, I know, it's insane.
But, so here we make this bit a little bit of fun more meaningful by taking you back through some of the challenges you faced previously. You know, sometimes you've got to step backwards to go forwards. There's a lot you can learn from revisiting your past struggles.
Yeah, let's do this. See, the first 2 times I played the game, I kept the purple shield that we're using at the moment the whole way through the game. It's more than sufficient, but I would like the Hylian Shield just purely because it looks amazing, and it's, you know, the Hylian Shield.
If you would permit me, I'll take a peek into your past experiences.
All of them? No, thank you.
Indeed. You have done some amazing things, like battling fierce foes and overcoming the daunting trials in the Silent Realm. Alright then, based on those experiences, you can choose one of 2 exciting challenges.
So, if I remember rightly, it's the boss rushes, isn't it, that we get the Hylian Shield from?
You want to do battle? Fantastic! I like your moxie.
Moxie?
Because you chose battle, I will select from only the toughest opponents you have faced. And I will use my power to recreate the same battle, so you can face your greatest enemies.
So does anybody know what the thing is that we need to do? Because I know that we need to do all of the battles. Do we need to do them in a certain period of time? Because for the Ghirahim battles, that may be an issue. Oh! Hey, Bob the Canadian guy.
Need to step up my game. Less than 3. Keep up the great work, dude.
Thank you very much. I appreciate your words, my dude, and thank you so much for the subscription, Bob. That's really kind of you. Just give us a second. Let me. There we go, Bob the Canadian guy. Definitely check him out. I haven't been able to myself catch his streams recently. He's in Canada, and the time difference doesn't agree with me recently. But when he does the 24-hour streams, which he's very good at, by the way, then I always do try and keep pop along for a decent point. I love your streams, Bob. Seriously, it's so much fun, and yet chill at the same time. How do you do that? How do you be chill and so much fun at the same? Seriously, check him out. He's amazing. He's also got a record of 72 hours non-stop streaming, which is a record that I'm not even ever going to try and beat. It's insane. Be glad you haven't. I broke down on stream yesterday. Dare I ask what happened? What's wrong? While you're answering that, we'll continue. Or if you don't want to talk about it, then that's fine as well. But I'm happy to talk about it, man. If you lose, well, let's just say that isn't a game. If you lose, you die, basically. Drunken suicide. Oh my lord. I mean, I've seen it happen to people before. It's really not pleasant. Police were called to my house and everything. Fuck, man. Who called the police? I mean, someone on stream that you know in real life, I guess. Spoken like a warrior. I like it. All right then. Next period of journey. Right. We'll start at the beginning and we'll move on from there. From the beginning of a journey. In that case, let's see. Oh, we have to. Right. We have to do the imprisoned again. I've just realised. Oh, I really don't want to do it, but we have to, don't we? So we'll do all of them. One of my good friends happens to be tuned in. Well, thank God for that, right? Poor Bob. I'm sorry to hear that you're not doing so well. I mean, that's what drink does to you sometimes, though. Like, I went to a house party once, and one of my good friends at the time, someone who was just like, you would not expect it from him at all. He was always the most sort of chilled person, and he just broke down, crying, like, and what I mean crying, I mean like really crying, and like it took us ages to calm him down, man. Seriously, it can really fuck you up, and it's completely random as well. Like, we'd been drinking with him before, we drank with him after, like, you know, a few weeks later, it was absolutely fine. It was just this one time, and it wasn't just the drinking. There's a lot of stuff. That's the problem. Yeah, it builds up and it builds up, and then the drinking just, that's that little thing that tips you over the edge, man. So what's the fallout from that then? I mean, what happened when the police came over? Pouch items are prohibited. Okay, that means we can't have any refills. A little bit rough on you, tell you what. I'll let you take the shield. Well, that's nice of you, I guess. You all set, have a shield on and everything. You're ready. Yeah, let's do this. Psych yourself up. Serious chronic depression. That's the way I stay sane. To be honest... Oh my god. Oh, right. Oh, I remember. So, all we have to do is beat the best time, but it's literally 59 minutes. So I think we'll be okay. I do get a little bit of that sometimes, not too bad though, and Twitch definitely helps, because there's just so many nice people on Twitch that are just amazing to speak to. I can't remember how to... Oh right, I can... But I mean, an actual breakdown on... like, you know, live on air essentially is not ideal. But you know, shit happens, man. But no, I mean, what happened once the police came? If you don't mind going into it. No, that's no good. I'm struggling here with the thing. Don't worry, man. Also, do you like my new emote, Bob? Lynn did it for me. It's super cool, man. Right, we're trying to... we need to wait for him to get stuck on... There we go. Yeah, I love it, seriously. It's so cute. It's essentially it's the same pose, but, I mean, it's better than my face, isn't it? Oops, I fucked that up. I mean, anything's better than my face, but you get what I'm saying, right? Yeah, we got him that time, bitches! Oh, yeah. Hydrated, yes! Oops. Thanks for that tip, by the way, IME, back in the previous stream. There we go, right, we got him. Right, that was one and a half minutes, basically. Police came and talked to me to make sure I was going to be safe and get some sleep. Alright, fair enough. Okay. Good old police. They have to go through a lot, don't they? Bless them. But I'm glad... Oh, I didn't know that we got money. That's good. I'm glad you're okay, Bob. Seriously. Because it must be quite a scary thing for the people watching to go through. Because there's... I mean, apart from the person who knew your address, there's nothing that people can do about it. But no, I'm so glad you're okay. Right. Oh, okay. I see. So he's basically... Alright, I've got it. Right. So he's challenging us to keep going. I'm not okay, but I'm still alive. I see, yeah. Okay. Are you like seeing someone to, you know, talk about it and that kind of thing? Right. So he's now taken over and he's telling us what we're doing. Oh, Ghirahim number 2. Oh, it's on random as well. Oops. So we've got to be a little bit careful here because we need to preserve our hearts, basically. Look, no worries, IME. Cheers, dude. I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to do this because I'm not very good at... Shit. I'm not very good at preserving life, which is a terrible thing to say. No, no, no. Right, hold on, let me just... The controls can be a little bit off, which is why I keep stepping back. Right, I need to confuse him, basically. Ah, no! No! We can do this. Believe in me. No. No! No, 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 what are you doing? Right. Recenter, come on. He needs to get stuck on something and then... what? He actually... Sorry. So he's following my sword around, right? There we go, that's how you do it. You have to make him follow your sword around until he stops, and then you get him from the other direction. Right, here we go. This bit's a little bit easier. No! Damn it. This is going to take a lot of damage, I think. Oh, shit. Shit. No! I'm taking a lot of damage. I'm seriously concentrating here. Ah, I'm taking so much damage. Ah, you bitch. He's such a bitch. Wait, what? Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm doing so badly right now. Right, okay. Right. So we've got him, but we've took loads of damage and I don't think we can get our hearts back. Right. Right, so we're getting, 50 rupees. Should we quit and come back, or should we just try and go for it? Should we just go? Let's just go for it, man. Okay, that's the end of the session. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you want to watch live, you can go to Twitch. My link is twitch.tv/Mellar21. You can also find me on Twitter at Mellar211. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this kind of content, and thank you for watching.